Hi everyone, it is me, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Quicksilver, Amy here, and today we're going to talk about me being highly wise. Now, a lot of folks in the Sailor Moon followership, either they like me or they do not like me on the grounds that either that my bubbles are a weak strike or something. Now, first off, I have I cannot help it if I have bubbles as a strike and that strike ends up being weak or something. Now, a lot of folks will make fun of me and say, "Whoa, your bubbles are worthless. They don't do anything. Why do you have bubbles for, Sailor Mercury? They don't do anything, Sailor Quicksilver." Well, I can't help it about having the bubbles, but I think that Mercury's bubble freeze blast, the strike that I got in the two-diff following of Sailor Moon R, I think if you're freezing someone, then that can help someone. It's helped my fellow sailor keepers many times in many fights. Even Mercury Bubbles Blast, that some folks scave for being worthless, if you can't see where someone's at, then they can't get to you then. So yeah, there have been many times where I have helped my fellow sailor fighters out of binds with that right there. Now, a lot of folks out there have always wondered, said that, well, was I like Billy or Billy Crampson for Mighty Shifting Might Keepers, and also that would be My Keeper Zeo or My Keeper's Might, or and then Mighty Shifting Might Keepers Once and Forever, and My Keeper's Deadweight, and Cause Star Wrath. Well, yeah, me and him do have a lot of things that are the same between each other. We both happen to shapeshift and be blue. We both happen to have names that end with Y. His real name is William, but Billy is short for William, under the grounds that William and Billy rhyme. And we're both, highly wise, and we're both known as being the minds or the brains of our teams. Now, I know a lot of folks out there are going to ask me if why Billy Crampson, the Mighty Shifting Blue Keeper, and myself, Sailor Mercury or Sailor Quicksilver, why we we both happen to shapeshift and be blue and happen to be highly wise. And the understanding is, I don't know. I don't really know if anyone from Siobhan Glee happened to see Sailor Moon and said, "Yep, we need someone like we need someone like Amy Mizuto or Amy Anderson. Yeah, we need someone who can be like Sailor Mercury or Sailor Quicksilver. All right, there we go. He'll be Billy Crampson. He'll be the Mighty Shifting Blue Keeper, and he'll be highly wise, And no one never ever said he was worthless or anything. Believe it or not, I was onlooked by many folks in the Sailor Moon followership for having good reckoner skills. Being skilled to run the reckoner is a workable skill. I know a lot of folks out there might say otherwise, but knowing how to work a reckoner is a really good workable skill. And also always, sorry for that there. Now, not a lot of folks always ask me, why is it that in Sailor Moon, this would be the RAE Sailor Moon, why was it that they called me Blue? Was that my nickname? I don't know. I don't really know if that was my name or was a nickname or something. I don't really know. But I can name many times throughout the 4 followings of Sailor Moon. That would be the Deke and Pioneer Sailor Moon. The 5 followings of Sailor Moon, that would be the Viz one. You know, the one-off Sailor Moon, which would be the RAE one, and he's in PGSM. They only had one following to its name. I can name many times where I have done a lot to help my fellow sailor fighters out. So no, I was never what some would call worthless at all. And being highly wise, I really saw myself most of a loner and didn't really get along with anyone under the grounds that they didn't want to be my friend since I was highly wise. So I was shy and I kept away from folks, you know, the same way that Billy Crampson would, until Mighty Shifting Mic Keepers, until Jason and Zach and, and Trini and Kimberly would befriend him. The same way that Serena would later on befriend me, and Ethan Ray and Lita and Mina. And I guess you can also say Renee and Darian. You can also say Amara, Michelle, and Trista, and Nataru. You can also say Ernest if you want to as well. You can also say Jordan, Dustin, and Jillian, and Cockaboo if you want to, because there's a lot of us in that, yeah. I'm also leaving out Tommy, because he's the one that befriended Billy too. So yeah, I don't really think that I am worthless at all, and I don't really think my bubbles are worthless either. I think my bubbles have helped beat many, many foes from either the Dark Kingdom or, the Doom Tree Outsiders or the Dark Moonkin or the team of Bad Behavior, or the Black Moon Big Top. So I have believed that my bubbles are not worthless at all. And sorry for that coughing, cleaning of the throat. It really cannot be helped, and it seems to happen when I make films. So if you like this film, let me know what you think about me, being highly wise. Do you think my bubbles were worthless, or do you think that they weren't? Will you think about that? I, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Quicksilver Amy, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.